Hello, I'm Org, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 replays in the I-15Bis DM, which is a Tier 3 Soviet biplane fighter with a couple of ramjet engines under the wings. Which, it's an odd combination. It's really just a biplane with a bit of extra boost power, but it's still nice to have. This first game I'm going to show you, it's from this morning. I'm actually kind of showing it to you partly because it's just a really exciting game, and also to show you that I've kind of joined the clan. I'm now a member of Vulcan, and in this match I managed to bump into a flight of fellow Vulcan players, and we'll kind of kick ass a bit. So here we are, finally into the battle. Initially think I'm going to dive down this fucking 57, but then I saw on my radar that there's actually something way closer, and there's a Bristol 133. And I missed my first burst because, well, I didn't see it coming, so I didn't aim properly. But luckily it lets me get on its tail, and I put a solid burst in, but it's getting away from me. Fire is really not effective anymore, so I switched to the Hawk 75M. And the Hawk 75, it breaks off the friendly tail of my friendly aircraft. So I go back onto the Bristol 133. And then my guns are overheated, which is unfortunate, but I just managed to get the kill out of it. And here's the Hawk 75 coming back for more. Another burst in, come around. I know there's someone on my tail, I'm just ignoring it for now. And I break off because he's a friendly aircraft in my way, and here's that XP-31 that was on my tail. Try and take it into a, well, rising defensive circle, whatever you want to call it. But my team basically comes and saves me, which is good because those aircraft can be hard to beat. Well, I probably could just beat them straight turning fronts, no problems. See an F2F in front of me, and well, I miss, so no kill for me there. Focke-Wulf 57 coming low, but there's a lot of friendly aircraft here, so this isn't a good idea, Mr. Focke-Wulf. But, well, it's really not a good idea when you let me get within 100 metres of you as well. I mean, this little I-15, for 7.62mm machine guns, it just devastates people at short ranges at Tier 3. And yes, we won. You see, I got 2 kills and an assist, which was pretty good. I also got my premium, but if you look here, see, all of us 4 Vulcan, we all lived, we all got 2 kills, so that was 8 kills between the 4 of us, and well, there are only 13 enemy aircraft there, so Vulcan killed 2/3 of the enemy team. Considering half of the Vulcan players are flying ground attack aircraft, that's even more impressive. Like, one of them was an HA-137, which is kind of an alright fighter plane, but still. So, yes. This second replay I'm going to show you, I do alright, but it's mainly here to show you that you shouldn't write off your team too quickly. Like, I'm sure you've all figured out by now that, especially with the smaller matches we've been getting in current matchmaker, lots of battles, they seem to be decided by the first team to make a mistake loses, especially if it's a small one like this in 3 versus 3. And, well, in this battle, well, I'll explain it as it happens. We see we've spotted an enemy Focke-Wulf 57, and our friendly Focke-Wulf 57 is ignoring it and going after ground targets, which is usually a bit of a mistake, because what's going to happen now is that our Focke-Wulf is going to turn north to follow the ground targets, keep bombing, where it will eventually bump into the enemy fighters, and it'll be a 3 versus 1 dogfight, and me and the A5M, yep, on my team, will be struggling to catch up, and it will die, and then we'll be in a 3-on-2 dogfight, which we'll lose, and we'll lose the game, and not a lot you can do about it. Well, as you see, I was basically right. Focke-Wulf's in a 2-on-1 dogfight. It's managed to outrun the enemy Focke-Wulf, but still not looking great. I imagine those 2 fights will be able to kill it. And of course, this is when I see my friendly A5M goes head-on with that Focke-Wulf 57. So, that's not a good start. Well, it's not a good start at all. Effectively, in my mind at the time, I thought our friendly Focke-Wulf 57 was basically dead already. And I just thought I'll kill this Focke-Wulf 57 as quickly as I can, so that essentially, instead of being a 3-on-1 dogfight, I can fight 2-on-1, which gives me a slightly better chance, but still not a lot. For some reason, I'm just not hitting this Focke-Wulf. I managed to get the kill just before it hits the ground, so that's good. Took a bit of damage from its tail gunner, but not a lot. I was actually a bit surprised right now to see that our friendly Focke-Wulf is still alive. And what's really surprising is that for a while there it seemed like it was actually flying towards me to get my help. But of course it's not, it's now turning with the enemy fighters. But I'm not too far away, only 2 kilometers. I mean, it's going to take me a while to get there, but not too long. Yeah, it actually looks like the enemy fighters have taken a fair bit of damage from the tail gunner. Which, well, I mean, you saw how quickly I killed that enemy Focke-Wulf 57. It's not actually hard to do. I mean, they have a lot of hit points, but you just get in close and unload on them and they can't dodge or anything. And well, there, the Focke-Wulf actually killed one. There's only a Bristol 133 left and it's only on half health, so Focke-Wulf 57 had to have been doing something right. And then I'll come in and get the kill. So I mean, again I got 2 kills, but what's surprising about that game is that I really thought we had lost, but it just turns out that the enemy team was more incompetent than our team, even though we made the first 2 mistakes. Having said that, that Focke-Wulf 57 pilot was probably actually, like, knew what they were doing. I mean, I would agree with them going off and bombing at the start, but what are you going to do? It worked out for it. So anyway, the final game. Again, I-15Bis again, obviously, this time on Winter War. And well, it's a tier 4 match, which doesn't actually mean that much when you're a turn fighter, since you can usually still outturn everything in tier 4, it's just they can disengage with you if they want. And I should also say, this is one of the replay files that for some reason the ground just won't stay still. So I'm going to apologise if you're a bit seasick. I'm not sure why some replays do this and some don't, but some do. So anyway, I'm in tail of Bristol 133, and it's turning, but I'm pretty confident I can outturn it. But I can't shoot straight today. Everyone else I feel a bit seasick. But again, missing, and then it decides to fly straight in level, 114 metres in front of me. Which doesn't end well for basically any aircraft. We see a Focke-Wulf 57 who appears to be trying to turn in on me, but missed. But doesn't seem to realise that and keeps trying to turn to engage me. It's not wise, but just as in the last video, Focke-Wulf 57 has 150 metres range, which is 40 metres range now, it's not going to last very long. That's my second kill in this game. Okay, see a Skua and an I-16 early. Still going after the I-16, but the Skua is the higher target, so it's the more dangerous. It's probably also the easier to kill, to be honest. Set it on fire. I think we might have also clipped wings there, but no significant damage. Doesn't look like there's a fire extinguisher. It fires out. Almost killed it though. And the I-16 was hurting me quite bad. All my teammates get the kill by the assist. There's the I-16. Thank you, team, for killing that one for me. It looks like we're winning this one pretty handily here. We just lost a plane, but it's still 8 on 4. And the enemy only have one fighter, and that's a heavy fighter. Still can be very dangerous, but we should be doing alright here. BSH to it, high altitude, and appears to be stalling. Should be a nice easy kill once I get round behind it. Especially since it doesn't have a tail gunner. But I think my team's got this. I'll actually do an extra loop here just to have a chat and chat. The enemy team were talking to me. But anyway, back to engaging the enemy. Enough of being sociable. Looking around loading. Put it on that Bristol 133 down the bottom left, because I can see it. I can see it getting close. I pull up, but I do so at the same time that it rolls, and yeah. That was actually really unfortunate, especially since I saw it coming and would have avoided it, but I was a bit, well, I suppose I was a bit hungry for the kill, to be honest. You can see, we're not actually doing that well. I suppose it's the same, 6 on 3. We're losing 2 friendly aircraft every enemy kill, and actually now it's 5 on 3, 5 on 2. 5 on 1, we should have this in a minute. So it's kind of a disappointing end to the game for me that, well, died due to a collision with a friendly aircraft, but I still got the second highest experience in my team and did a lot of damage, but that's what happens when you get Focke-Wulf 57s, and 29% accuracy. And I occasionally get really high accuracy games in this. I think in this case it was because I was shooting at the Focke-Wulf 57. I mean, you saw me miss a lot against the Bristol 133. But anyway, that is the I-15Bis DM. It's kind of a unique fighter, but the commoner's muck. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.